Food, heaters, temporary homes, donations, and even cash started flowing into the mountains right after Helene hit.
In the 5.5 months since, nonprofits and churches have worked to get all of it to those who need it most.
Tonight, News 13's Karen Zakalak investigates how much has come in and who it has helped.
Boxes of food and supplies still stacked more than 5 months after Helene.
The scope of the need was so large that without the nonprofits, and that includes the individual churches, we would be nowhere near where we are now.
Susan Riddle with the Salvation Army says the donations are dwindling, but 65 people still need their shelter. She tells us $225,000 locally has been spent on Helene relief so far on the initial shelter operations, then continued immediate personal needs for those who lost everything.
Where is the money going right now?
Money right now is going for rental assistance. There's, again, a dire need for that. We exhausted $100,000 in less than a month.
Other nonprofits are also trying to meet that need. So far, ABCCM has spent $2.4 million on the disaster, including rental and utility help for nearly 900 families.
We want to keep this from being a slow rolling disaster that continues to drive people out of the housing they're in right now. So we need support.
Another big need continues to be food. Mana Food Bank itself fell victim to the storm at a cost of $28 million, but quickly rebounded and has now spent $37 million to help rebuild itself and help families in need.
We have folks who are, have lost their cars. They've lost everything. And to have to, get food to these most remote communities and here within the metro, it's truly something that we can't lose heart over.
Samaritan's Purse says they've already spent more than $23 million on Helene recovery throughout the Southeast. That money has helped 4,000 families in the mountains to replace cars, provide campers, and help with groceries and appliances. The agency says they've spent another $150,000 for bridges, driveways, and culvert repairs, as well as rebuilding dozens of homes.
Everything Samaritan's Purse is a free gift. We do not charge anyone for any of this, and we don't use any government grant money for this. So this is all private donors giving and private volunteers serving.
What is the majority of the money coming into North Carolina being spent on?
Right now it's for the homes. I mean, it's not cheap to build a house back.
Another huge chunk of money is coming from Dogwood Health Trust, the private foundation from the money made by Mission Hospital's sale to HCA. Usually, Dogwood gives $80 million a year through local organizations. But after Helene, Dogwood Health gave an additional $70 million to nearly 50 agencies in the mountains, including $10 million for small business grants, $3.5 million for child care centers, $300,000 for mental health counseling, and about $500,000 for rent help.
We are in close contact with the organizations that we're partnering with, and they are sharing the feedback of getting those dollars out the door. Almost all of those dollars have been out. Some are still in the works of going out.
Karen Zakalak, News 13.